बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। कैसे हैं आप व्यूअर्स? उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब खैर खैरियत से होंगे। हमारी आज की वीडियो है नूर जहान के हवाले से। नूर जहान इज़ born on 21st September 1926 and dead on 23rd December 2000. Was a Pakistani playback singer and actress who worked in both British India and later in Pakistani cinemas. Her career lasted over 6 decades. During she recorded 10,000 songs. Jahan had proficiency in the Hindustani classical music as well as in other genres such as Punjabi and Sindhi. She made her directorial debut with the film Channa Ve in 1951, becoming the first female film director in Pakistan. She is recognized for her contribution to music in the Indian subcontinent. Particularly in Pakistan, she was given the title of Malka-e-Tarannum, Queen of Melody in Pakistan. Born Allah Wasi, 21st September 1926, Kasur, Punjab, British India. Died 23rd December 2000, Karachi, Sindh, Pakistan. Resting place, Gizri Graveyard, Karachi. Others named the Nightingale of the East, Queens of Heart, Daughter of Nation, the Nightingale of Punjab. Occupation, playback singer, music composer, actress, director. Years active 1930 to 2000. Notable works: Zeenat 1945, Anmol Gadi 1946, Jugnu 1947, Mirza Sahiban 1947, Chanawe 1951, Dupatta 1952, Intezar 1956, Anarkali 1958, Koil 1959. Style: filmy, ghazal, classical music, qawwali. Title: Malka-e-Tarannum, Queen of Melody. Spouse: Shaukat Hussain Rizvi, married 1941, divorced 1953. Ejaz Durrani, married 1959, divorced 1971. Children 6, including Zile Huma, Nazia, Ejaz Khan. Relatives: Sonia Jahan, granddaughter; Sikandar Rizvi, grandson; Ahmad Ali Bhatt, grandson. Awards: 15 Nigar Awards. Honor Bride of Performance 1965, Tamgha Imtiaz 1965, Sitara Imtiaz 1996. Along with Ahmed Rushdi, she holds the record for having given voice to the largest number of film songs in the history of Pakistani cinema. She recorded about 10,000 songs in various languages, including Urdu, Punjabi, and Sindhi. She sang a total of 22 songs in 1148 Pakistani films during a career that lasted more than half a century. She is also considered to be the first female Pakistani film director. Early life: Nurjahan was born as Allah Wasi on 21st September 1926 into a Punjab Muslim family into Kot Murad Khan near Kasur, Punjab, British India. She was one of 8 children of Imdad Ali and Fateh Bibi. From an early age, she displayed a keen interest in music and began singing at the age of 6. Her father recognized her talent and arranged for her to receive formal training in classical music. She studied under Ustad Ghulam Muhammad and later with Kajan Bai, focusing on the Patiala Gharana style of Hindustani classical music, including forms like Thumbri, Drupad, and Khyal. By age 9, she had attracted the attention of Punjabi musician Ghulam Ahmad Chishti, who composed early pieces for her and introduced her to stage performances in Lahore. Her family later moved to Calcutta in the early 1930s in the hope of establishing careers in the performing arts for her and her elder sister Eden Bai and Heather Bandi. Theatre owner Diwan Sardari Lal supported their relocation, and Noor Jahan continued her training while participating in musical theatre. The acclaimed singer Mukhtar Begum, wife of playwright Agha Hashar Kashmiri, mentored the young performer and helped her enter the film industry. It was during this time that she adopted the stage name Baby Noor Jahan. Career in British India. Noor Jahan began to sing at the age of 6 and showed a keen interest in a range of styles, including traditional folk and popular theatre. Realizing her potential for singing, her father sent her to receive early training in classical singing under Ustad Ghulam Muhammad and Kajan Bai. She started her training at age 11 in Calcutta, where instructors instructed her in the tradition of the Patiala Gharana of Hindustan classical music and the classical forms of Thumri, Thrupad, and Khyal. At the age of 9, Noor Jahan drew the attention of Punjabi music Ghulam Ahmad Chishti, who would later introduce her to the stage in Lahore. He composed some ghazals, naats, and folk songs for her to perform, although she was keener on breaking into acting on playback singing. Once her vocational training finished, Jahan pursued a career in singing alongside her sister in Lahore and would usually take part in the live song and dance performances period to the screens of films in cinemas. Theatre owned Diwan Sardar Lal took the small girl to Calcutta in the early 1930s, and the entire family moved to Calcutta in hopes of developing the movie careers of Allah Wasi and her older sister Eden Bai and Heather Bandi. Mukhtar became not to be confused with actress Saiba Khanam, encouraged the sisters to join film companies and recommended them to various producers. She also recommended them to her husband Agha Ashar Kashmiri, who owned a Maiden theatre. It was here that Vasi received the stage name Baby Nurjahan. Her older sister were offered jobs with one of the Seth Sukh Karnani companies in Dira movie tone, and they went on to be known as Punjab Mail. In 1935, K.T. Mehra directed the Punjabi movie Pind Di Kudi, in which Nurjahan acted along with her sister and sang the Punjabi song Lang Aja Pathan Chana De O Yar, which became her earliest hit. She then acted in a film called Misar Ka Sitara, 1936, by the same company, and sang in it for music composer Damodar Sharma. Jahan also played the child role of Heer in the 1937 film Heer Siyal. One of her popular songs from that period, Shala Jawani Mane, is from Dal Sukh Pancholi's Punjabi film Gul Bakawali, 1939. All of these Punjabi movies were made in Calcutta. After a few years in Calcutta, Jahan returned to Lahore in 1938. In 1939, re-owned the music director Ghulam Haider composed songs for Jahan, which led to her early popularity and thus became her early mentor. In 1942, she played the main lead opposite Pant in Khanadan. 1942, it was her first role as an adult, and the film was a major success. The success of Khanadan saw her shifting to Bombay with the director Syed Shaukat Hussain Rizvi. She shared melodies with Shanti Apte in Dhoi, 1943. It was in this film that Jahan lent her voice for second time to another actress named Husn Bano. She married Rizvi later the same year from 1945 to 1947, and her subsequent move to Pakistan. Noor Jahan was one of the biggest film actors of the Indian film industry. Her films Badi Maa Zeenat, Gaon Ki Gori, all 1945, Anmol Gadi 1946, Mirza Sahiban 1947, and Jugnu 1947 were the top grossing films of the years 1945 to 1947. Mirza Sahiban was her last film released in India, in which she was paired opposite Trilok Kapoor, a brother of Prithviraj Kapoor, alongside Suraya. She was the biggest star in the country before independence. Acting career in Pakistan. In 1947, Rizvi and Jahan decided to move to Pakistan upon the independence of the British India Empire and had resulted in the partition of India. They left Bombay and settled in Karachi with their family. Three years after settling in Pakistan, Jahan started in her first Pakistani film Channa Ve, 1951, opposite Santosh Kumar, which was also her first Pakistani film as a heroine, and playback singer Shaukat Hussain Rizvi and Noor Jahan directed this film together, making Jahan's first Pakistani film director. Pakistan first female director. It became the highest grossing film in Pakistan in 1951. Jahan's second film in Pakistan was Dupatta, 1952, which was produced by Aslam Luthi, directed by Sibstain Fazli, and assisted by A. H. Rana as production manager. Dupatta turned out to be an even bigger success than Channa Ve, 1951. During 1953 and 1954, Jahan and Rizvi had problems and got divorced due to personal differences. She kept custody of the three children from their marriage. In 1959, she married another film actor, Ejaz Durrani, 9 years her junior. Durrani pressured her to give up acting, and her last film as an actress singer was Ghalib, 1961. This contributed to the strength of her iconic stature. She gained another audience for herself. Her rendition of Faiz Ahmad Faiz, Mujhse Pehli Se Mohabbat Mere Mehboob Na Maang, is a unique example of Tarannum reciting poetry as a song with the music of Rashid Atari in the Pakistani film Qaidi, 1962. Jahan last acted in Baji in 1963, though not in a leading role. Jahan bade farewell to film acting in 1963 after a career of 33 years. 1930 to 1963, the pressure of being a mother of 6 children and the demands of being a wife to another fellow film actor forced her to give up her career. Jahan made 14 films in Pakistan, 10 in Urdu and 4 in Punjabi as a film actress. as a playback singer. After quitting acting, she took up playback singing. She made her debut excessively as a playback singer in 1960 with the film Salma. Her first initial playback singing for Pakistani film was for the 1951 film Channa Wave, for which she was the film director herself. She received many awards, including the Bright of Performance in 1965 by the Pakistani government. She sang a large number of duets with Ahmad Rushdie, Mehdi Hassan, Masood Rana, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and Mujib Alam. She had an understanding and a friendship with the many singers of Asia, for example, with Alam Lohar and many more. Jahan made great efforts to attend the mehfils of Ustad Salamat Ali Khan, Ustad Fateh Ali Khan, Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and Roshan Ara Begum. Lata Mangeshwar commented on Jahan's vocal range that Jahan would sing as low as high as she wanted, and that the quality of her voice also remained the same. Singing was for Jahan not effortless but an emotional and physical training exercise. In the 1990s, Jahan also sang for her for then debut Nate actresses Neeli and Reema. For this very reason, Sahiba Khanum affectionately called for her Sadabahar evergreen. Her popularity for further boosted with her patriotic song during the 1965 war between Pakistan and India. In 1971, Madan Noor Jahan visited Tokyo for the World Sing Festival as a representative for Pakistan. Jahan visited India in 1982 to celebrate the Golden Jubilee of the Indian talkie movies, where she met Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in New Delhi and was received by Dilip Kumar and Lata Mangeshwar in Bombay. She met all her erstwhile heroes and co-stars including Sarindra, Pran, Suraya, composer Naushad and others. The website Women on Recorded state Nurjahan injected a degree of passion into her singing unmatched by anyone else, but she left for Pakistan. In 1991, Vanessa Redgrave invited her to perform at a fundraising event to the benefit the children of the Middle East held at Royal Albert Hall, London. Lionel Richie, Bob Geldof, Madonna, Boy George, and Duran Duran were some of the performers at the star-studded studded event, which was attended amongst many others by thespian John G. Galt, Nobel Prize winning playwright Harold Pinter, and Oscar winning actress Demi Peggy Ashcroft. She has also sung Saiya Sade Naal, a song of well-known Pakistani folk singer, songwriter and composer Akram Rahi for the film Dam Mast Kalandar Alami Gunda. Personal life. In 1941, Noor Jahan married Shaukat Hussain Rizvi of Azmagarh, Uttar Pradesh, India. In 1947, Shaukat Rizvi decided to migrate to Pakistan and Jahan moved to ending her career in India. She next visited India in 1982. Her marriage to Rizvi ended in 1953 with a divorce. The couple had 3 children, including their singer daughter Zille Huma. Noor Jahan was also in a relationship with the cricketer Nazar Mohammad. She married Ijaz Duran in 1959. The second marriage also produced 3 children, but also ended in divorce in 1971. She also had an affair with the actor Yusuf Khan. Last years and death. Jahan suffered from chest pain in 1986 on a tour of North America and was diagnosed with the angina. Angina pectoris, after which she underwent bypass surgery. According to her daughter Shazia Hassan, she was suffering from a chronic kidney disease in her last year and was on dialysis. In 2000, Jahan was hospitalized at Aga Khan University Hospital, Karachi, and suffered a heart attack on 23rd December 2000. Jahan died as a result of heart failure. Her funeral took place at Jamia Masjid Sultan, Karachi, and was attended by over 400,000 people. She was buried at the Gizri graveyard in Karachi. She was given a state funeral by President of Pakistan Pervez Musharraf. He ordered her funeral to be taken to Lahore from Karachi, but her daughter insisted on burying her in Karachi on the night she died. In the wake of her death, A famous Indian writer and poet Javed Akhtar, in an interview in Mumbai, said that in the worst conditions of our relations with Pakistan in 1953 years, in a very hostile atmosphere, our cultural heritage has been a common bridge. Nur Jahan was one such durable bridge. My fear is that her death may have shaken it. Awards and honors. Noor Jahan received more than 15 Nigar Awards for Best Female Playback Singer, 8 for Best Urdu Singer Female, and the rest for Punjabi Playback. She also received the Millennium Singer Award in Pakistan in 1945 for the film Zenith. She was awarded a gold medal by Z.A. Bukhari. Noor Jahan was ranked 8th in a list of most influential Pakistanis. Mohammad Rafi also wished to make duets with her Aisha Bhosle, a Bollywood playback singer, started in an interview. Jahan was one of my favorite singers, and when I listened to her ghazals, I realized how unusual composition were those. So I decided to take them to a large audience which they deserve. She added that the world will never see a singer like her. Just as people have not seen another Muhammad Rafi and Kishore Kumar, there would never be another Noor Jahan. British weekly newspaper Eastern Eye ranked Noor Jahan at 16 in a list of 20 Bollywood singers of all time. The entertainment editor of Eastern Eye wrote that Jahan was the first female singing star of the Indian cinema and helped to lay the foundation of playback singing as we know it. She inspired a generation of singers, including Lata Mangeshwar, before single-handedly kick starting music in Pakistan and inspired subsequent generations there. In 1945, she became the first woman in the subcontinent to sing Qawwali in the film Zenith. American Queen of Pop Madonna committed that I can copy every singer but not Noor Jahan. In 1957, she received President's Award for her acting and singing in film Intezar. It was the same film for which Khwaja Khurshid Anwar also received President's Award for Best Music Director. In 1965, she received Special Nigar Award for her wartime song. In 1965, she was awarded Pride of Performance by the President of Pakistan for her singing and acting capabilities. She became the second Pakistani film vocalist after Roshanara Begum to receive Pride of Performance. In 1965, she received Tamgha Imtiaz from the Army of Her Memorial Support in the Indo-Pak War. In 1972, she received Silver Disc Award for Best Ghazal Singer, followed by Farida Khanum, and Roshan Ara Begum was the first to receive the award. She was the only Pakistani singer to sing with the Egyptian singer Kulthum. In 1981, she received Special Nigar Award for excellence in her 30 years of her career in Pakistan. In 1987, she received NTM Lifetime Achievement Award. In 1991, she became the first Pakistani singer to sing at the Royal Albert Hall, London. In 1996, she received Sitara Imtiaz. In 1998, she received PTV Lifetime Achievement Award. In 1999, she received Millennium Award for her services to Pakistani cinema. In January 2000, Pakistan Television PTV gave her the title of Voice of Century. In 2002, she received first Lux Lifetime Achievement Award. In August 2014, she was declared as the greatest female singer of Pakistan of all time. In August 2017, she was ranked at the top of female Pakistani singers. She also retained the designation Cultural Ambassador of Pakistan. On 21st September 2017, Google Doodle commemorated her 91st birthday. In popular culture in Pakistani film Mento, the role of Jahan was played by Sabah Kumar. In 2022, Pakistani television actress Aisa Khan paid tribute to Jahan by adapting her look in TV drama Lapta.